Hello all, it's Lauren Riley here. I just wanted to talk to you today regarding, having CP, cerebral palsy, and being out in the workforce. For one, what's for employers really? If it makes common sense to make accommodations or to mention accommodations, then do it. Don't sit there and tell them, well, the HR department needs fucking paperwork stating you're handicapped. That's bullshit, okay? I, for one, have CP. If you can see that I have CP, there's no reason for you to ask me to get paperwork from my doctor stating I have CP. You can see that. So therefore, if someone needs, say, more time in the bathroom, then please give it to them without hesitation. Offer it. That would help. Don't give them a hard time just because they take longer to do one thing and they can't do it. They can't multitask as good as other people. They're trying. They're probably doing the best they can. Sure, there's some slackers in life, but things are the way that they are. I get that you're a company, and companies have to make money and time, or at least according to you, time is money, but sometimes hard work pays off. We might be a little bit slower, but sometimes, with people with disabilities, we might actually have some good ideas too, and that's why we're being slow, because we're being thorough. And so being thorough will then help you make more money. But this video is not about anger. I'm not trying to get angry about it. Things are the way they are. Things need to change. Hopefully one day employers will wake up and realize that, different people have different abilities, even though they all work for the same company. And that's that. Some people are slower than others physically, but they're also faster in the mind. Just like I'm sure some people are slower in the mind, but faster on their feet. I've seen this myself when I used to be on the old, handicap bus, or special bus as they called it back in the 90s. This one kid I knew, Dan, he was in the same grade I was. He wasn't mentally all there, but he could sure tie those straps to the wheelchairs on those buses, so he knew exactly what he was doing with that. He really knew how to use his hands pretty well, better than I can, that's for sure. So there's definitely a place for everyone out in the world. Some people use mental pursuits, some people use physical pursuits. Some people use a combination of both. Me. I'm physically well off, even though I've got CP. It's not so bad. But my mental state makes up for what I lack in the physical department. My mind's real quick. Some would say I have the lightning mind. Some people say, or at least in my family, they don't know how to remember all the stuff that I do. I always hear, how do you remember that? Are you a genius? So on and so forth. No, I'm not a genius. I just remember stuff, that's all. It's not a photographic memory by any means, but still. I just do. That's just my gift to the world, is my mind. And my creativity, so that's what I need to use. The more I use it, the better it's going to be, and therefore, the better the odd chance I'll have as, becoming, abundant or financially well off, using my dominant talents, not, promoting my faults. And that's what kind of job I used to have. I used to work in a call center, and that entire job accentuated my faults. People would complain about my accent, or, not really my accent, but because I don't really have one, or at least not one beyond American. Some people said I sound Jamaican. Others stated that I sounded Chinese. Some said I sounded Spanish. The list was endless. The only one I didn't get is Japanese. which I'm surprised that no one said that. They said everything else, so quite hilarious, really. Yet these people that complained about it were also had accents themselves, and some of these people were of all kinds of descent. It looks like, at least from their name. A lot of Oriental people, some Russian, I think a few French people, Swedish. But I'm not discriminatory. But still, it's kind of interesting to hear a foreigner say to a native, "Oh, you must have an accent. I can't understand you." I mean, come on, seriously? Hilarious. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.